Good morning, everybody. Radio Row, Super Bowl 60, Day 3. I'm here with Oklahoma Sooner, Oakland Raider, Roman Gabriel, who's the founder of Sold Out Youth Foundation. Tell us a little bit about what Sold Out Youth Foundation is about.
Well, first of all, when I walked up here, Chris, you told me that it would be a miracle if you could get my father on the air with you today.
That's
so I want to
right.
congratulate you for recognizing that my great dad, who I miss, died 2 years ago. But I'm happy to bring his memory and to keep his memory alive and to continue the tradition that he had in my life, which was the importance of your platform and the importance of helping people using his quarterback ability with the Rams to change people's lives off the field. So I started this foundation, started working in public schools on drug and alcohol prevention in 1997. So my dad ingrained in me the importance of building the next generation of kids, the importance of walking closely with the military, the police, and supporting those people that make freedom available for us. So I'm here today because my dad instilled that in me, and so did my mom. So this foundation is a passion. Our kids today need hope. Fentanyl is the #1 killer of teenagers in our country right now. Still, over 21 students a week are dying from this. Accidental poisoning. Over 500,000 Americans since 2023. That's more than Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iran, and World War II put together. So it's the #1 health crisis we're facing right now, and it happens to be the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds. So when I talk about drug and alcohol prevention, we started a drug and alcohol prevention public school program back in 2012.
Okay.
We've grown it to 16 states. When the fentanyl issue became a real issue, I had a good friend of mine who was a scientist who said, you know, you really need to have a fentanyl program and take this head on to the public schools. So we created it about 5 years ago. It's the only in-classroom, provable, online fentanyl education program for K-5 through K-12. The school system has already existing computer systems, so we're able to educate all the parents through the portal, and we're able to educate all staff and administration through the portal. So it's really using the school districts to put out the messaging for the communities that they're in, because they're the ones that have access through their devices and through computers and through the online curriculum. So social distance learning was a big deal for us at COVID. We were an assembly program. So now everything's online. We can reach hundreds of thousands of kids. So Chris, I was here yesterday at Abraham Lincoln High School, a 40-year-old high school here in downtown San Francisco, Galileo Academy, working with who's going to be the new Lieutenant Governor.
Oh, nice.
Fiona Ma, who supports this and wants California to have a program like this. So we were able to get with hundreds of kids and educate them yesterday, meet with government officials and others that can help us. So our goal of the Super Bowl, this is my 34th year, we've always used our charity foundation to come in to make an imprint during Super Bowl week, to do some things for the community, the faith-based community. We have an event with Tony Dungy that's going to be at Hayward at Unity Global Church, an hour event that's open to the public at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Where we'll have NFL athletes. We'll show video from the two teams Monday night, the faith-based guys that live faith, family, and football, and then Coach Dungy is going to give a powerful message, and I'll finish the night speaking to, so we've got football teams coming, we've got law enforcement coming, we've got underserved communities coming. It's an all-black church that really is the backbone of that Hayward community and really has brought it back. So ours is always about leaving a legacy and leaving an imprint on the Super Bowl city, and that's why I'm happy to be here today to tell you all the wonderful things. And for your people, we're going to do this for free for you guys. Parents, you go to soldouttv.com, to our official website. You click on Fentanyl Education at the top, which is our fentanyl education program. That's free for you, so you can educate yourself on this dangerous poison, so that you can have a discussion where you know what you're talking about with your kids. Make sure that you protect them so you can have life-saving information to make life-saving decisions for your family. So go to soldouttv.com. It's for free. Click on Fentanyl Education, and we'll take care of helping you to keep your family safe.
You guys are doing such amazing things, man. I love to hear that. And these days, you want to have those hard conversations. I have twin 18-year-olds and a 13-year-old. A lot of times I wonder, like, we educated them enough? Have we educated them enough? I feel that they have a good head on their shoulders. But you never know what you're going to get into. You never know what peer pressure is going to come in. And if they, okay, I might just try it one time, and you have no idea what's in there, that one time you try it, you might not be here anymore.
Well, and that's what I wanted to tell parents. 66% of teenagers don't know what fentanyl is or know very little about it. So it shows the gap we have in education for our public. And I compliment President Trump for what he's done on the border in terms of keeping that dangerous poison from coming in our country. But what we need is a massive education campaign for our own children, because the high-risk kids are 5 to 18-year-olds, and 84% of those kids reside in public schools. And parents, you are in contact with the school every day, so we can provide this platform for you too, so you don't feel uncomfortable talking to your kids. You'll have all the information. Once the kids see the video we show them in the classroom, they'll come home to you and you'll know exactly how to talk to them. So we're trying to equip you with the proper tools and resources so that you can make sure that what you talked about, Chris, the worst that a parent can think of, that your child makes a mistake of experimenting one time or trusting a friend or ordering a fake pill online. We have many innocent kids who have lost their life that way, and we just don't need to lose any more because they don't know.
So what made you wanted to start the foundation, Sold Out Youth Foundation? Did you have somebody close to you that experienced that, or somebody you know?
So I come up from a family of generational alcoholism.
Okay.
Grandparents that struggle with it. My dad, had a similar situation, but not as publicly as Brett Favre, where pain pills from the injuries he had in football and alcohol. That was a struggle for him because he had a mom that was an alcoholic. My brother, who's 1 year younger than me, started drinking when he was a freshman in high school, and he didn't know he had a genetic marker. So he got hooked and was a 17-year closet alcoholic until I found him when he was 33 and helped him to get clean and helped him to get well. And he's been off of alcohol now since, 1992.
Oh, that's great.
So he's doing really well, but that's what really spurred my wife and I on, was just being in school programs where we saw so many kids succumbing to this. And of course, playing in the NFL and pro football as a quarterback, meeting so many players and so many college guys I played with and high school players that had the talent, had the opportunity, but let one bad experience with alcohol and drugs cost them their dream. So that's what we're trying to tell students. Their brains are forming till they're 21 to 24.
Sure.
So if we can keep children, help them understand that drug and alcohol abstinence is a part of every success plan, at least until you're old enough, where you can make your own decisions, make sure that you give yourself every chance to be successful.
Yes, sir. And then if you want to, do it responsibly. So we have to ask everybody during the week, who do you think is going to win the game, and what's your prediction, so we can look back later in the week and see who got the best score closest to the game.
I love this game because you got two hungry teams, two great defenses, two quarterbacks, one that's been around and one that's young but playing like he's been around. When you have two quarterbacks that can play and you're not going to have snow and terrible weather, a lot of people have said Drake's not played great in the playoffs. Well, I can tell you from playing in this, when you're playing in -degree with snow and wind in New England, or you're playing on the road in Denver in a blizzard, you're not going to be able to throw the ball. So you're going to have trouble handling the ball. The other team knows that you're in 3rd and long, and they're going to be coming after you. And they've played against the Texans, a great defense. The Broncos, a great defense. The Chargers are really good defense. They're going to play another in Seattle, but the field's going to be perfect. It's going to be great weather. So I got a feeling that that both these guys are going to have a huge day throwing the football. They're going to be able to throw the football. The key to this game is always what it comes down to. Who can control the line of scrimmage and run the football, and who can stop the run. And right now, I think Seattle has the best chance because I think they stop the run really well, and they've been running the ball well in the playoffs. And when they can run the ball, then that quarterback's dangerous when he can play action. He's really good, man.
Like you said, that weather, I feel like Christian Gonzalez, when he got the interception to seal the game, it was 3rd and long.
Right,
he knew it. It looked like he was running the route, like he was just throwing it right to him, so he knew it was coming. All right, so you say Seahawks. What's the score?
I'm gonna say Seahawks 24-21.
24-21.
I think it's going to be a game where you do score, not going to be over 30 like you've seen both of them do.
Sure.
Too good at defenses. I think the Patriots who have been rushing the pass are really good, so Seattle will have to run the ball. I think if Seattle runs the ball for more than 100 yards, they're going to win the game. The way they're playing on defense right now is smothering. They're just so good. And he's got 2 weeks to prepare.
Yes, sir.
They got a lot of momentum, man. And Seattle, and here's the other thing. The 12s, everywhere they've played, they've been dominant.
They're going to show out, and I feel
They're
like
going to show out here.
I feel like they want to stick it to the 49ers winning in the Super Bowl, hoisting that Lombardi
New
trophy.
York was the same way.
Sure.
New York was the same way. They were, and even against the Patriots, the 12s are a big factor.
They travel well. All right, so we're here, Radio Row, day 3. Thank you, Roman, for coming out. Sold Out Youth Foundation. Educate your children. Spread the
Here's
word.
The thing.
I know you got to move
Chris,
on.
Go to soldouttv.com. Fentanyl education at the top of the page. And would you do me a favor? I'm not asking you to talk to people because that's hard to do. Take the link and tell people you got some life-saving information you want to send to them. Text them on their phone or email it to them. That's all you have to do, and we'll make sure that we get kids the information to save lives.
I love it. Sports Talk with Doc here with the Mart Network. Thanks for showing out.